Are doing some Warpforge. I haven't played like a ton of this game, but we've done a bit. But we are playing some Tau Empire, which have come to this this card game, which is pretty cool. The card game itself, I do have some thoughts on. And while not all of it is positive, I do think that the game actually has a half-decent foundation. And with a few changes, probably could become a very, very good game. So, just had a short amount of time just to to myself, and I knew I wasn't going to be sleeping. So, apologies every time I have to click off, it gets out of the game, and I've got no way to actually stop that. And I might actually turn the sound down a little bit after we finish with this. So I'm going to get rid of that. Going to get rid of that. Okay. It's cog. Sound effects and voiceovers are going to go down a little bit. Just so we don't... yeah, definitely solar eclipse. Just so we don't get anything like feeding back into the mic. Sorry, that's going to go down for a little bit.
I will be taking operational command now, Chasso.
Yeah, my girl gonna be taking it. So, I hope you've all missed me. My PC was dead up until recently, and we found out what was going on with it, and we're finally able to get a fix and get back up to running. So, thank you very much for joining us, either live or as VOD.
We must not falter in our
Oh shit,
actions.
I'm wasting my turn. Sorry. 2 seconds, I'll share this into my Discord in just a sec. So, let's go to the stealth drone.
Activating stealth field.
Smack him in the face. And then, sorry, again, it is just going to go off for 2 seconds. There we go, and then we'll get back to our turn, and bam. Just wasting somebody's time. You know, just casual tower things. Loopy, hey, I can't stick around, gotta go to work soon. Just popped in and say g'day. G'day, Loopy, good to see ya. Masu, it is midnight, indeed. It is actually. So for anybody who's curious, we are playing Warpforge. Thank you very much for joining us on this fine evening. I just finished recording a video on the evolution of the Grundy maneuver, and actually some movement tech that might eclipse the Grundy maneuvers. So keep an eye on the channel, because that's going to be coming out very soon. There's some exciting shit going on. And as always, thank you very much to all of my patrons who make all of my videos possible. So, let's get into this. Let's do this. This guy's going to have a lot of tempo on us early, because he's able to summon these drones. But this is going to be incredibly powerful. The stealth drones give stealth to the crisis suit, which we've got 4 ranged attack, 2 melee attack, and 4 health. It's very, very standard sort of card stuff that you can see on here. So ranged attack, melee attack, which you can swap between. It's actually very intuitive. Health is in green, and you know, you've got to get the commander's health down. We're using Shadow Sun for ours. They're using Commander Mysos, which I think is the dude out of the combat patrol that just came out of the boarding patrol. So 9 AM stateside, Dominoes awaits. Well, enjoy, Loopy. Enjoy. Grundy maneuver already outdated. Commander Mysos. Oh my god, that's delicious and disgusting for some reason. Now, where do we go from here? Because this one we can do 2 damage to all enemies. I think we save that because we can actually give somebody Marker
We must
Light.
not falter in our actions.
I think what we're actually going to do is go choose a troop and reduce its cost by 3, which I think getting a broadside out here is going to be pretty good. Or actually, the Honored Ethereal is very, very good. Now, this is something I was hoping that they would do for our codex, but they didn't. Actually have this anniversary model be something like this is really cool, and they got a bunch of extra abilities and shit like that. Like, missed opportunity, seriously, missed opportunity. So let's go that, then let's go you. Now, there's a couple of ways that these things will interact with each other, where you notice I picked my ranged attack. These guys are flying, so can only be targeted by melee attacks if the unit that's attacking them also has fly. Otherwise, you have to use ranged attacks. So, yeah, and as you'd expect, we have some good stuff. You can see they put a Marker Light onto me. Marker Light, for the turn, when you get a ranged attack for the first time, until the end of the turn, you get that much Marker Light in extra damage, which can be really powerful. So if 3 units shoot at me, she takes 3 extra damage, which is pretty gross. Pretty gross, honestly. Oh, by the way, Masu, I was just having a look at some of the Necron lists that can exist. That is still way too loud. Way friggin' too loud. Let's take that down. I don't want any doubling up through your, through the microphone, but... Alright, so, I was having a look through the Necron lists in, Battle Sector. Holy shit! You guys get so much stuff just for, like, no reason. Just for no reason whatsoever. It is so much stuff. I was looking at it and, like, even I was blushing with the amount of just ridiculousness that you get access to. Let's take you out with the Ethereal. Let's go that. And actually, I should show it how easy it is to swap between ranged and melee attacks. But I was shocked how well they play as a death ball. Yeah. And it was something that if you would have played that against any other player, it probably would have gone off. It's only because I've had so many people on the tabletop death ball me that I've learned a little bit how to deal with those death balls. And so, yeah, it was a very, very interesting one that, like, I was looking at, I'm like, all right, all I need to get is 36 points. And for context, for anybody else watching, we have our Battle Sector League going on in the Discord at the moment. I had Masu as my first round opponent. I was able to get the win on them in the first round, and they only scored 36 points. I think on that map, for Siege, Attacker has definitely got the advantage, but... yeah, then in the next turn, Masu deployed in a death ball and just went all right side. I deployed very broadly to be able to cover all points, and I'm scrambling to get over to the other side. Managed to eke out enough points that even if Masu got a full 100, I would have won because you add both rounds together. I play attacker first round, then defender, same opposite for Masu. And yeah, I was able to get the win up on that, but yeah, really, really interesting game. All right, back to this. We're going to put down the Enforcer. What this will let us do, it gives us +1 ranged attack. Now, you'll see I can choose very easily between my ranged and melee attack just by doing this. And it's the same on your phone because this is also available on mobile with the same account. You just like drag to whichever one you want. I want to go like this because the Enforcer commander gives me +1 to my ranged attack, which is really good. And then this guy's going to slam him for 7 damage, which is really nice. A lot of the tower cards actually look really good. On hindsight, conceding early punishes you. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I was actually thinking that after our game, that if you had have played out to the bitter end, there's actually a world where you might actually just win that, like, that round, because I may not have gotten to that 100. Just because, like, you know, we saw how swingy it was and how there were some of your units that I just couldn't kill for the life of me. And then that happened to you as well with the Celestian Sacrisans. I was playing Sisters, everybody, because Sisters are great and they're doing it for themselves. All right, our opponents conceded. And you'll love what I've called this list. This deck. It is the Retaliation Carter deck. All right, cool. So... now, this is my first big criticism of the game here. They have this, like, this progress path for your stuff, and you do these, you know, daily missions and login bonus and skulls and blah, 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 blah to do it. The big issue that I have is that if you want to do premium, it's now, this is in US dollars. It is 30 Australian dollars for every single one of them. Now, I didn't know that when I first got my Eldar one. And for Tau, there was a bundle that was going on, so I was like, oh, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I barely get myself anything. Let's try it out. The GW knows how to get me. They put Tau on it, and they've got me. But it means that if you want to play everything, it is extremely expensive. And this is probably my biggest criticism, and if the devs ever end up watching a video that I do, little quality of life stuff. Don't make it so that if I'm out of missions, I stop playing your game. That's not the position you want me to be in. I should be making progress even when I'm not spending. I should be making progress at all times, but, you know, then have, like, your monetization in, like, buying packs and that sort of stuff. But, like, look at how expensive some of this stuff is. 50 US, 50 US for some of these things. And then you start getting into, like, the currencies aren't exact for you to buy it. Like, it's 150 for the normal decks. There isn't all armies for 100, so you could do that. But if I, you know, say buy this one, I get 2 decks out of it with 100 gold left over and no way to use it. So there is that little bit of like mobile game sort of stuff. There is a card thing here that you can use some of this resource, but I tend to not do this because this resource is used in the Forge to do a track where when you get duplicates of cards, you upgrade them and you use these rocks, whatever these are, as the main currency for it. And so this is how you get boosters and epic wildcards to craft and titles and all that sort of stuff. So that's sort of the main progression mechanic. But it is, if you want to play a lot of different things, it is a very expensive endeavor. That's why I do like one thing that I like, and that's pretty much it. But yeah. So the decks I've got running at the moment, I've got the Retaliation Carter. I've got a drone sort of list with the first sphere, and then I've got Onvar doing an infantry sort of deck. Now, I'm not a deck building dude by any means, so I've just kind of thrown together some shit that I thought would work and was cool or whatever. I did do a little bit of looking up, but yeah, this one so far, the Retaliation Carter, has been doing very, very nicely. Not a big fan of this monetization. Yeah, it's the sort of thing where, like, you know, I feel like you can have a free-to-play game done well, but especially with the GW IP, I don't know what it is with developers that get this IP from GW or get their license, and then they will just aggressively monetize the shit out of it. And the worst thing is, I don't know if it's GW being like, yes, please do that. You know what I mean? Like, if it's the developers being greedy or it's GW pressuring them to do it, and without knowing, like, I mean, I would lean towards publishers wanting to push them because, in my experience, no developer wants to make a bad game. No developer wants to make a game that pushes people away. So, yeah, but not speaking with any first-hand information. One cool thing that they do is that if, like, we've got the Tau background here, you get these little, like, environmental cards that are always 0 cost, and I just get to, from a Tidewall drone port, list coming for that very soon, I deploy a Guardian drone. And I get this as the player who's going second just to mitigate some of the, you know, the tempo loss that I get for that. All right, let's, we're gonna get, actually, I'll show you Marker Light. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, it's got camouflage, which means it can't be targeted by stratagems, but it can be targeted by attacks. So Shadow Sun's one is give somebody Marker Light or give yourself +1 ranged attack. So I just went for that so I could kill that drone straight up. Just let me buy the deck I want to play. I will say this, they do give you, like, when you start on the track, the first level gives you, like, a starter deck with a list of cards. And you can also go into the practice thing and you can use, like, 6 or 7 pre-made decks to practice against bots. And you can also do that to complete daily objectives. So if you get something for, like, Chaos, which I don't play, I don't have to roll past it. I just go into the bots and I slam that out in, like, 2 or 3 games and do the Chaos stuff. But that still contributes to my Tau track, or my Eldar before that, before Tau was a thing. So, yeah, it is still something that you can get a decent amount of value out of. Which, you know, that is something to their credit. They do give you free decks. But you do notice without some of the premium cards just how much stronger some of the cards you don't get are. But then again, that's like the normal progression through games like this. So it's a hard one. It's a hard one. They do ride the line of like, you know, having stuff in there, which is good for you as a player, but it's definitely not perfect. All right, we are going to... I feel like we just have to match with the Crisis Bodyguard. Then what we're going to do, because he doesn't have fly, he's got 5 ranged attack, but only 2 melee. That'd be the same as attacking his guy, and I want to get rid of shield, because you see he took no damage. So now, if he wants to attack in here, we are essentially just going to kill each other. And playing that tempo game. So, yeah, but honestly, if... okay, wait. What did he just give him? No, that's Solar Eclipse. He played for the greater good. Vanguard and armor 3. Oh, okay. And he didn't want to attack in here. Interesting. Interesting. So now what we're going to do is a cheeky little thing. So this one, coordinated engagement. Give Marker Light 2 to an enemy troop. If it already has Marker Light, destroy it instead. Now, Marker Light gets past the armor damage reduction. This would reduce all damage by 3 to a minimum of 1. But, Hero of the Empire, I give Marker Light to somebody, like him. And then for 3 mana, if it already has Marker Light, destroy it instead. I completely get around his armor, and that is a really, really good bit of just, like, instant removal. So, what we're gonna do... I don't think I care about this gun drone too much at this point. So we're just gonna put 5 damage on his face. And then we're gonna put damage in there. And now because of Vanguard, he has to attack this Crisis Bodyguard. Which also, rip Crisis Bodyguards. I do miss him. I do miss him. Though I do love the new Sun Forges, Starsides, and all that sort of stuff. Alright, he's put down an Enforcer Commander, which is a really strong bit of tempo. So what I'm going to do... I could either match and again make us just kill each other. Or I can put down a Piranha and then use its 2 gun drones because the drones cost 1 less. Now, the gun drones, are they amazing? No. They are a little bit of a tempo play. Having said that, it doesn't kill this.
We must not falter,
which
in
is
our
a problem. And I've got nothing else to do for 2 mana if I put this guy down. I think, honestly, we're just going to match him. And we're probably going to kill each other, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so value sacrifice, 3 random drones, give him Vanguard. Very powerful, extremely powerful stratagem. Alright, so we just kind of went after each other and then he's going to trade the drone. Yeah, very smart, very smart. At this point, I would love to draw our Unyielding Fusillade or whatever it's called, where we just do 2 damage to everything more if it's got Marker Light. So we'll see. I don't get that. So I think instead we go for Crisis Bodyguard and the Vespered Stingler. Now, the question is, do I want to take 7 damage to the face here to keep my Stingwing alive? I don't kill any of these drones, unfortunately. So I think I just trade the Stingwing in here. And then she just trades for free on the missiles. Missile turret. We might be in a bad way here. The you can see the drone play has such an extreme amount of tempo. And then we've got Darkstrider, one of the legendary cards. Gives stealth to adjacent drones. And next turn he'll get Structural Analyzer, which is ephemeral, so it goes away at the end of the turn. Give Marker Light 2 to an enemy. I believe this boy is about to die. Oh no. Yep, Marker Light kills him off. And then I am about to take a huge amount of damage. Maybe he doesn't use the stealth drones, but yeah. We're not in a good way. We're not in a good way. It's got stealth now as well, which means I can attack whatever I want, which is kind of good for me. We are going to go We can put Marker Light on all, but we can't do anything with it. Either that, or we could put the Honored Ethereal down with the Piranha. Hmm. I'm torn here. Can he kill me in one turn? Structural Analyzer, he will get Marker Light 2, which means I will take an extreme amount of damage. I think I have to put this guy down. Actually, no, you know what? Let's go to the Piranha.
Surveilling engagement area.
Gun drone. Gun drone. Give myself health. So I'm back up to 20. And then go that onto you, kill him. So the Pathfinder's off the board. And then that's it. If he doesn't kill my gun drones at the start of my turn, deal 2 damage to everybody. Now, he will kill... Oh my god, of course he's got Relentless Fusillade. Yeah, this guy has so much tempo. I don't think I can match this. Now, because I've got Kalyon Tactics, if he doesn't kill me, and if I draw my Relentless Fusillades, then I'm going to be able to wipe this board. But, yeah. It's going to be rough. I think he's got me. Shit. So I kill that, but he takes another 1 off. 3, and then, yeah, he's got me. Well played.
The Firecast will not tend to this challenge kindly.
And that is a showcase of like the Tower Mirror, just how powerful the Marker Light stuff is. I actually love the design of all of the decks and stuff. So that one, very, very difficult, as that is a very tempo matchup and we build into our stuff over time. So I think I probably should have saved the removal from that Crisis suit. I think that was maybe the tipping point. So I'd probably do that differently next time. We're going to put this away. Relentless Fusillade, we don't mind. Or Fusillade. That's actually a good mana curve.
You will soon learn of the Firecast's true strength.
What is yet to come is for us to decide.
All right, Ultramarines, which Ultramarines are kind of bullshit. I'm not going to lie to you. I think they've copped some nerfs, but yeah, definitely a very, very strong faction. All right, we're going to go that. 3 damage to the Warlord, where we only take 2 in return. Okay, so the Inceptor comes down and just takes him out. Flank is what allows him. It's the same as like Charge in Hearthstone or other similar sorts of games. So we're going to chuck the Crisis suit down. And then we are going to just chuck a shot onto you. And then if he trades the Inceptor and this boy, then fine. He's probably got some stratagems. Ultramarines have a lot of stuff to do, like dedicated damage. So he's opted for the melee option and then using a removal card. Interesting. So what we're going to do then is just attack with Shadow Sun. And then we're going to go for the Crisis Bodyguard, which is a big tempo swing for me. The shield, the amount of health that it's got, it's a lot of stuff for him to get rid of, which is actually very, very good for us. So, alright, he's attacked in there, only taking 2 because of our melee attack. But still, the shield absorbs everything. 2 damage to an enemy, okay. But that means my bodyguard will live unless you've got another removal card. No, okay, that's where it is. Okay, so he attacks in there, but he had to spend a lot of stuff to get rid of that. And now what we've got is a broadside.
Broadside deployed, ready to deliver the monster.
And maintaining our health advantage here. And I will say, I love the art on all of this stuff. It looks so cool. Like, that is the stealth suit when it, like, pops up. I've never thought about the stealth suits like that. Of course, he has an instant removal for the broadside. I just, like I said, Ultramarines are so friggin' bullshit. They are so bullshit. All right, let's go Dynamic Offensive. Draw 2 cards. If they're battle suits, they get basically flank the rush ability. We don't get that, so what we're going to do instead is chuck down this stealth drone.
Activating stealth field.
And then we are going to go for... We're just going to put Marker Light on this enemy. So when we shoot at him next time, even a 1 damage weapon is going to kill him because it'll get the extra bit of damage. Moody, how you doing, bud? Good to see ya. Good afternoon. It is midnight here in Catachan. Yeah, we know we're not going to be able to sleep for a little bit. Unfortunately, the household here, we've been bouncing back and forward between, like, Chell got really, really sick, and I have, unfortunately, I did my back. I don't know how, but I've been walking around like the Hunchback of Notre Dame because, you know, I'm already missing parts of my spine. So then when you have, like, a muscular injury, you've got to be very, very careful. So yeah, that's been interfering with my sleep a little bit. So we're just chilling. We know we're not going to bed anytime soon. So I figured I'd chuck up a quick stream. We fixed our PC, thankfully. And yeah, recorded a quick video. So yeah, Tower drones in this game. Yes, they are really good. Hey, Moriai, how you doing, pal? Good to see ya. Hey, you can picture that? I'm sure you can. I literally, like, I have to walk, like, leaning forward. I can't stand, like, properly up and erect. Which, one, tee-hee, obviously, that goes without saying. But, yeah. So, dealing with this guy is an interesting one. I think we just go the Enforcer. And then I think we're going to go... If I just put Marker Light on him, he's going to take enough to die. So, Marker Light on him. And then we'll be able to see what I was talking about where shoot for 2, deal 1. Shoot for 3, deal 1. So, Marker Light doesn't consume when you shoot it. It's consumed at the end of the turn, which is really, really powerful. Sweet, the tower lives. Yes, sir. I was really happy that I was able to figure out what happened, and it just turned out to be simple overheating. Our aircon died in the house. I feel like everything's going wrong at the moment, and we're just like going from one thing to the next. But as soon as the aircon died, all of a sudden the PC goes. And it was exhibiting the same problems that I had. You remember a while back when my motherboard was cooked, and I had to send that back and get it fixed. This one was exhibiting similar signs, but I noticed it was turning back on after a little bit of time. So I basically just grabbed a big-ass fan, put it right on top, beaming down into it, and then the PC was able to run for a decent amount of time. And I was like, okay, cool. So we picked up the big-ass 4080 that some beautiful idiot sent to me, and we were able to actually sort that out. Now, long strike, pull one out for my boy. But this guy is amazing. Long range is a keyword that only we have at the moment. When we're doing a ranged attack, enemies don't retaliate, but lose this ability when you're attacked. He has flank, so he can do stuff on the turn that he goes in, but only against troops, not against the enemy warlord. And he puts Marker Light 5 when he's summoned.
We must not falter in our actions.
I'm going to put him in because he's fucking awesome. And we're going to do this.
Superior firepower.
And then we're just going to go... Delete you. Oh, no, I must attack the Vanguard unit. Okay. I want to trade him for you. Oh, I almost fucked up. Don't do it with the Warlord. Do it with Farsight. Long Strike. Boom. Get off my board. Now, the one downside on this game, I say the one downside, but there's a couple. But anyway, no Farsight as a card. I'm sure they'll put it in later, but no Farsight just yet. Killed an orc from full health in 1 turn. 3 Markalites, 9 him shooting with the marksman. Gives 2 Markalites if the target survives, plus 5 damage every attack. Yeah, there's some real play. And that's where the drones are so powerful, where you can actually have just like a shitload of shooting go into, you know, a target from like tiny little boys. But as you were saying, stack enough Markalite and you get tons and tons of damage off. It's similar to the Eldar with their the Shuriken. All right, cool. So we're going to go. I think at this point we're going to do you.
Surveilling engagement area.
And then we're going to go gun drone. And then we're going to go gun drone. And then we're going to go stealth drone.
Activating stealth field.
And then we're going to go Markalite 2 to all enemies. Or all enemy troops. And then we're going to go... yeah, you're going to kill there. I didn't need to do that to Markalites. Honestly, I thought it would put it on the Warlord, but I forgot to read. Whoopsie. We're going to do this, and then Technological Supremacy, give +3 health to a friendly unit, and then also, if it's a vehicle or a battlesuit, heal it completely. Hello, Long Strike with +3 health and then back to full with 11 health. And immediately FFs. Let's fucking go. DB9 turret does 2 damage to everyone at the start of the turn. Nid's Horde dies instantly. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff. Actually, let's have a look at my drone deck. So that was on this boy. Now, was I running all of that stuff? So we've got Callion Tactics, Fire Warrior, Pathfinder, Stealth Drones. I hadn't put in all of those. So let's do it. Actually, this is the upgrade thing that I was talking about before. So these are the points we get on the Forge. I've got extras of those cards, so we upgrade it. And let's actually just check if we've got any other upgrades. No, we don't. Okay. Drop the filters. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to filter by drone. And we're going to get in as many of these things as we can. I think I'll drop the Fire Warriors. They've been very underwhelming. Coordinated engagement, I'm happy with. Emergency dispensation, I'm very happy with. Breaches are great. Savior protocols, yes. Storm of Fire has been a little bit mid, so maybe I'll drop those, but I'll see. So I've got the Piranhas in. Weird that it doesn't have it in, you know, in order. But yeah, DS8 support turret will go in. Missile drone for 2. It's a little on the expensive side. Is there anything else which is better? These I get from my basic ability, so I don't really want to load those. But Guardian drones will actually be good. I think with the -1 for Savior protocols, for the rest of the battle, your drones cost 1 less. Get a Piranha out on the field. You could actually do a lot of this. But I think this might be the best way to go. Long Strike, because he's amazing. I don't have Dark Strider, unfortunately, and nowhere to make him at the moment. The Devilfish... I do have a fair amount of infantry. I maybe could look at pulling him. Because these are battle suits for the stealth battle suits. But they're just fantastic. Like, Homing Beacon to bring in a Crisis battlesuit with charge is pretty great. Honored Ethereal is really good. Let's just try it with this and let's see how we go. Alright, so, change deck, first sphere, select it, and go. Have you got the card that makes drones cheaper by 1 for the rest of the game? Yeah, just chuck that one in. I really think I can make this one work with on VAR as well. So let's drop you. And we got a half decent start here. Again, we should get the card, yeah, the Tidewall Drone Port, because we're on the Tau map. I actually really like this, as like, it's got environmental stuff that affects the game. From a competitive sense, you don't really want this, because one guy gets, like, better than the other, but, yeah. Let's go that. Let's go Stealth Drone.
Activating stealth field.
Shoot you in the face, because I can. Actually, rather than Stealth Drone, I should have gone this to put a gun drone down, but that's my beat. Moving a little quick, I've got to change mindset from the Retaliation Carter. Possessed Marine, just going to smack him, not going to take anything in return because I have 0 melee attack. we are going to go here for the Fire Warrior Breacher.
Greater good brooks no obstacle.
And we're going to shoot you. We're going to shoot you. So even if you get a Dark Pact, you should still die. You'll kill the Breacher, but whatever. We can't do anything about that. Okay, so he gets a random Dark Pact. Okay, so he is going to kill with that. And then he's actually going for face damage. Interesting. Okay, so what we're going to do here is something super cheeky. We're going to go to the Piranha. And then we're going to put down the Guardian drone. And then the Piranha's going to go stealth. Which is really huge. Because he's not going to be able to target this. He can kill this. That's fine. He can't target this because Chaos Spawn have no ranged attack. He can't target him. So, interesting. Kills that. And yeah, he's just going to take out that. That makes sense. But now, I'm going to have other drones on the field that are going to put in some absolute work. Okay, I will do a second Piranha because why wouldn't I? Gun drone. Gun drone. Sniper drone.
Target identified.
Then let's go shoot into you. Shoot into you. Start clearing off some of this stuff. And then we have a very good turn. And I bet he regrets using the Chaos Spawn before I had a board like this. Alright, so they're just going to target in on the Piranhas, which makes sense. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, Helldrakes. What is the target? Okay, cool, cool. That is fine. Obviously, that's a big resource from him, but yeah. Let's go the I think this is a good time for the DS8. Now, there's no troops on the board, so I think I want to keep this Pathfinder here. So I'm going to go this, and we're going to go the Guardian drone, so he doesn't get to target anything that I don't want him to target. He has to target this. Oh, what was I talking about? Devilfish for drones and infantry having flank is massive. Please don't target this. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Excellent. The value has already started.
Straight to the heart of the enemy.
Gonna go that, and we're gonna go another Guardian drone. We are going to be as obnoxious as we possibly can with this. All right, cool. Give it over to our opponent. And now we're at the point where we need some card draw. We do have a few cards that are able to do that. He's just gonna... Oh, he's going face. Interesting. +2 health to his Warlord. Okay, so he's just wanting to get to the point where he pops me. Oh, let's go. Choose a troop in your deck. Excellent. We're gonna go the Honored Ethereal. Which means that we just go cool. The Devilfish is now also Vanguard. This is so obnoxious. Oh, let's go. All right, go that for you, and then go. Now, he's used 2 Helldrakes, so he can't use that again. He's used one of his deal 6 damage. I think he might be out of cards that can deal face damage out of nowhere. He's gonna have to start using units.
I'll destroy you.
And I think we're about to see... Oh my god, okay. Yep, let's do it.
Optimal target marked for elimination.
Alright, cool. Now, you on... Oh no, so I want to get rid of the Vanguard unit first. Let's go you. Now, let's set up the combo. This guy. Boom. Markalite because you lived.
That cannot be allowed.
learn from my losses so
I
that
mean-
next time
I
will
mean-
prevail.
Looks pretty friggin' strong, doesn't it? That was really good. Sire, I did not notice Jay was streaming. Oh, I should have put on multi-stream for my chat thing. I apologize if any of my Twitchers have been chatting. I'm going to chuck that up now. Yeah, oh, we got some rewards. Okay, so we got our skulls. Cool. We've got troops with flying. And we've also got to deploy troops with rally. What do we want to pick up here? So this is 2 boosters if I pick that up. I think 2 boosters is the better way to go. And let's open some of that and see how much dopamine we get. It probably won't be much, honestly. Missed the Discord notification. Ah, rip. Gotta make sure you have the channel where I put all of my going live stuff in. Alright, nothing new. Basically, at this point, we're looking for legendaries and epics. Everything else we've basically got. Which we don't get here. Cool, no problem. But then the next thing that we check is cards upgradable, and we can upgrade our Guardian drone. Wonderful. Cool, and you'll notice the outside of the card frame actually does change. So you'll be able to tell when somebody's like fully upgraded a lot of their stuff. Nothing new from the Forge, but we are very close to getting this one, though that's kind of nothing. Blackstone is whatever. Let's go again with that drone deck. That was super fun. Super fun. All right, another mirror matchup. I am going to get rid of those 2. Actually, I'm going to go for early game. I'm going to keep Relentless Fusillade, because if he's doing the same thing I'm doing, I want to have this in my back pocket just to, like, nuke a whole bunch of stuff.
Talks have failed. We have
So-
no choice but to fight. We must walk the path to the greater good, no matter the cost.
So, I'm assuming this is just like the anime protagonist fighting himself in the mirror. Shadowboxing. Cool. Cool. Oh, he's actually got really good card backs, which means that he's probably paid for whatever, like, parts of the pack, or maybe he's already unlocked it, but he's got an ethereal for his... Oh, man. Okay. This guy is probably going to own everything. Cool. Then we're going to go Tybal Drone Port. We're going to put down one of these. And I think we go... I think Gun Drone is a good way to go. Gonna put my shots into you. So if you fire into him, then you kill yourself. Or into him, really. This should mean that my gun drone goes unmolested, tee-hee, for this entire turn, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm really liking the drone archetype. I do want to go back to the battle suits, because the battle suits are cool as fuck, and it's the whole reason, aside from rail guns, that I got into Tower and 40k in the first place, but yeah. Alright, so... At present, we don't have any 3 costs, so we can play this turn. Is he going to sacrifice his gun drone, or is he going to hope that we don't do anything with it this turn? Come on, buddy. Do you want to kill me, or do you not want to kill me? That weeb life? Well, I mean, obviously, while we were out on dates and, you know, doing stupid shit, he was studying the blade, ready for the day that you called upon him. The power of weeb? Get the Gundam? Oh no, my multi-stream isn't showing my YouTube chat. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm just going to leave it on there, and I'm just going to look for Beal's stuff coming up in the like, my little window of my own stream. All right, so we didn't get any 3-cost cards, which means we do want to start taking a bit of the... oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to keep my gun drone perfectly intact. Go there. Go there. I didn't need to take 1 damage there. I could have melee attacked him. I thought he was a flying one. I don't know why. I had no reason to think that. Oh my god, Jay, you friggin' idiot. All right, so the stealth drone goes down, but the gun drone lives, which is pretty massive. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes for us. I know that I'm going to run into the mirror a lot, but I was really hoping that I could take Tau into, you know, not Tau. All right, he's burned his at, I'll be honest, a pretty inopportune time. So, we are going to put down... The Fire Warrior Marksman won't be good at this point because he will just, like Gun Drone, if he targets into it, the Fire Warrior Marksman just dies with an attack. So I think maybe the better way to go is the Honored Ethereal.
With courage
Because it
and
has a
discipline,
shield,
we
he
shall
doesn't
stand
as
victorious.
easily get to kill it. Let's see what he does here. Okay, so it absorbs the 2 damage from that shot. That is fine. That's fine. Let's see what Dara Rhoda... Dara Rhoda? Never heard of her. Okay, one there. And that's it. Okay. Not a lot of good sort of mana options for him. Okay. I am going to use these Serene Unifier abilities because they're quite good. They are quite good. So, then we're going to go give shield to this boy. And then we're going to put down a drone. And we are going to put down a goon drone. Now. Attack you. Attack you. He has nobody with attack priority and a unit here with shield. We're in a good spot. We are in a very, very good spot. I think next turn, depending on what he does, we go for the stealth battlesuit so we can use homing beacon to give this crisis suit with flank an easy into the board and just 4 damage to dedicate to kill something. So I think that might be our best play. But it depends on like whether he's got removal or if with 6 mana he throws down, or 6 energy, I guess it's in this. He throws down like a broadside enforcer is another one that we've got to consider. For the rest of the battle, give shield to all drones you deploy. Interesting. So I can kill this guy, but I'll take 7 damage to face.
Time is short. We must act.
I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. That into you. That into you. And then we go stealth suit. I think that's the best turn I could have had. I think that's the best turn I could have had. Well, Tau is the best. Of course, everyone is playing him. That is absolutely true. I think there was actually, like, Tau have actually been nerfed at this point. But I think on release, they were actually kind of on the ridiculous side of strong. So it does kind of make sense that people were playing them. But, I mean, whether they were weak or strong, I'd be playing them anyway. It's... I see Tau, I play Tau. Oh. It's... I can't help it. Alright, so we are going to go for... Crisis Suit. Bam in the face. And then what else do we have? We're going to go this, and we're going to go a... We're going to go a Guardian Drone, just to be super obnoxious. And then you're going to kill... Oh, I do need to get rid of this Sniper Drone. He gets to kill for whatever, so I only get the 1 Crisis Suit, but that is still very worth. that is still very, very worth. Those stealth suits are so good. So good. So we played Retaliation, Carter. We played the drone archetype. I think for the next one, I'll play the infantry-based one, and then see how we're feeling after that one. Oh, Long Strike is a good play here. Long Strike is a very good play here. Oh, that's a big oof. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. What do we do here? What do we do here? What do we do here? I could go save your protocols and then get a piranha with a bunch of drones out. Or I could save my buffing stuff to maybe do like Firesight Marksman to give Markalite 3 onto him. And then use Relentless Fusillade. Oh no, I don't have enough mana for that. Oh! I think we're just going to have to set up for next turn.
Surveilling engagement area.
I think it has to be that. Long Strike's going to kill indiscriminately. That's fine. That is a really powerful turn for this guy. And everything I've got in my hand doesn't really help me here. So we're going to have to see what his next turn is. How damaging this next turn is will really dictate how the rest of the game goes. Though next turn, we are going to have the Firesight Marksman Relentless Fusillade combo. So we'll see. We'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. Because I can also go Devilfish Fire Warrior Marksman. But I don't think that's as strong. I don't think that's as strong as dropping him plenty of Markalite, use this, and then have like a gun drone shoot into him or something. Not a terrible play. Not a terrible play. Okay, Vespid. Shield to the... Oh, okay. That's not a terrible play. So he's going to remove the Piranha, which means he can then also remove one gun drone. Hopefully, the gun drone shoots into the shield. So... No. Okay. So... this is going to hurt. That means that I don't think I can kill the... I don't think I can kill Long Strike this turn. I think I have to go onto this guy.
Fury.
Oh, that sucks! Okay, there we go. And Relentless Fusillade. Okay. Interesting that Markalite applies after the shield went off there. Really, really interesting. So then this guy is... he is actually lower health than me, so we are going to push that. I know that he's got Long Strike on the field, but at the moment, he can't just like one bang me. So, yeah. I feel the same. Tower for life when they're an option. Abso-friggin-lutely. Alright, so... Cold Star, okay. Drone Companion, which will have +1 health, okay. No, +2 health. Which, for a Guardian drone, that is particularly good. That is particularly good. Okay, we are going to go experimental drones. Guardian.
Projecting energy field.
Guardian. Sniper.
Target identified.
And that will have to be it. Oh, he's really got me on the ropes here. He's really got me on the ropes. The only good thing I've got going on is that I've got 2 Vanguard units with shield, which can absorb... Like, he's got 2 big attack units that he does not want shooting a shield. Not at all. He used his Relentless Fusillade earlier, so let's see what he does. This is actually a really tight game. This is really fun. I never like the games where you just face roll or pub stomp somebody. I actually want, you know, to have some fun with the game. You know, kind of a weird concept, I know, but yeah. Now, there is actually a play. If I do these 2...
Calculating enemy
Oh, no, the
trajectory.
Fire Warrior Marksman can't shoot him, so I can't get Markalite onto him. I just have to hope that I get a magnificent draw next turn. Because this Sniper Drone can kill this guy. And then just absolutely, like, everybody else just bodies him. Though if I can help it, I would like to use his shot on him. Okay, so he's got Markalite. Excellent. Come on, give me something good. I think I've got him. Okay. Sniper drone. Reduces cost by 3. Put you down.
Strike at the heart of the enemy.
Put you down.
Target identified.
Markalite to an enemy troop.
Optimal
Oh,
target marked for
yes.
elimination.
Oh, yes. All right, so we are going to go. Markalite 2 means what kills it? Let's just go you. And then...
That counts.
Oh, no, I have to shoot a Vanguard unit. No! Oh, this might be bad. This might be very bad. Okay, can he kill me? Can he kill me? I think he can. Oh no, I don't have it. No, I don't have any Vanguard. No, oh, I got turned about. I forgot about the friggin' Cold Star. Well, you know what? That was still an incredibly fun game. This guy, the long strike draw, basically won this guy the game completely. I don't know why he's not attacking me right now, but I guess it's one of those BM things where people take like a billion years just to finish you off. Like, I never like conceding if I don't have to. Like, I will try and let my opponent actually play it out, but if they're going to be a dickhole... See, the thing is, I don't know if he knows that he's got lethal. So...
Target marked for elimination.
Okay. If Long Strike shoots anybody other than me, he's trolling. Oh my god, he doesn't realize he has lethal. This is why I don't concede. He legitimately didn't realize he had lethal. Oh my fucking god, you've just given me the game. Cool. Cool.
Precision and efficiency.
What's up, baby? No, you're not. You're creating a shadow that shows up the green screen. But no, it's fine. What's up? Yep. Chelsea, I believe it was Gandhi that said, fuck those kids. That was a monstrous throw. I can't believe. Pat says, hey, Jelly. And Jelly said, hi, Pat. I can't believe we just won that. That should not have happened. He should not have given us that game. Okay. Oh, we're going to take the wild cards so that we can craft some more stuff. Though I don't know what common and like whatever other ones we have that we need. What do we need? So let's just go cards. Let's go filter, Tau Empire, owned only, no. Let's go rare. What don't we have duplicate of? We've got everything. We've got everything. So there's nothing left. We've made everything. Is there something that I'm close to upgrading? 5 needs 6. I don't have the stones for it. That's not something I ever wanted to say. But yeah, so we could use it there. We could use it here. Okay, we actually didn't need any of that. But let's do the infantry deck, which I'm going to revisit because it's been a while since I built this and I think I've got new cards. So let's go filters, infantry. Get rid of that. Callion Tactics is good. Fire Warrior is good. Pathfinder is good. Sense of Stone I'll get rid of for now. Recon Sweep I'll get rid of for now. Storm of Fire I haven't really been particularly happy with. Fortified Positions. 4 for that? Nah, dog. Nah. Stealth Team, Breacher, Chassui. I guess for 5, he's actually pretty good. Experimental Drones. I don't really need that for for an infantry base list. But then what else really do I have to put in? So Honored Ethereal, Vespered, absolutely. And then let's take away that filter and let's look at some of the buff cards that we can chuck in. So I actually really like double Callion Tactics. Zephyr's Grace, yeah, we might come back to that. Stealth Drones are absolutely something I want to put in because they're amazing. What else might... Oh, no. Okay, hang on now. Let's take out the Piranha. Let's go Emergency Dispensation. That's pretty big. Then... we have the Sniper Drones, which we could look at taking out. Devilfish are a must, absolutely. Stealth Chassui isn't bad. Long Strike is in there. I even think an Enforcer kind of works in this because you can chuck like just adjacent units having +1 ranged attack is pretty amazing. I might take out this Stealth Suit and put in an Enforcer. And then... do I need these Sniper Drones? Because that's more on the drone theme, not on the... I guess the infantry will still use drones. Let's take out 1 Callion. Actually, no. I think 1 no, I've talked myself into it. Double Enforcer. Fuck you, you're not my dad. Alright, cool. Change deck. Onvar. Select that shit and let's get into a game. Now, Onvar, his thing that you would have seen that each of the commanders get like an ability that they get to use every turn for like varying amounts of energy. His one is that he gives himself and adjacent units +1 health, which is kind of pretty massive. I think there's one other thing. Another good thing about the game that they do, it's not always what you want if you're actually wanting to play against people, but if queues are taking too long because other people are just not on, they just put you up against a bot, which is, you know, not a terrible way to do it. We'll keep the Vespered, we'll get rid of the other 2. And not bad. I forgot I had the strike team in there. I'm going to see how they go. Hopefully they're not like actual strikes in 40k at the moment, which suck massively. And it's kind of funny that they suck in 40k, but they're great in battle sector. They may be great in here, because like looking at this, for 4 energy, 5 ranged attack, 5 health, and you can summon DS8 support turrets with them. That's pretty freaking good. Oh, yeah, so you also create a copy of Serene Unifier, which is what I was using to create those invocations in the game that we had. I think the last time I did it was in the Battle Suit one, or maybe it was on the drone one. Who knows? Who knows? But so we've got... we aren't actually versing a drone. There's an actual person who's playing the orcs, which, you know, Giga Chat. Gonna go for the Vespid. Going to... it doesn't really matter what we do, so let's punch one of the orcs. Punch one of the orcs. I feel like they would approve of that. So Onvar's ability is really going to come into play later in the game to bolster up some of our guys. At the moment, we're wanting to stay on the curve, so we'll be wanting to play 4-cost cards, and we'll be wanting to play the Devilfish, and so on and so forth. But then later on, we will probably want these to... we'll probably be wanting to use those cards just to fill in for the energy we can't spend. I want strikes to be good so badly. Just let my boys be good, GW. Why must you hurt me this way? Honestly, it's because they didn't hire me to write the Tau Codex. Just straight up. Just get me in, coach. I'm ready. We're going to go for the Fire Warrior Marksman. If I can help it, I would like to summon this guy when I've got the mana to be able to summon the DS8 support turret. Okay. But given that that's 8 mana, that's not a guarantee. So, we also have Emergency Dispensation to use, which is very powerful. Choose a troop in your deck, you get a choice of 3, draw it and lower its cost by 3. So, there's a lot of really powerful options that you can have here. Even, you know, drawing a Devilfish and being able to play it for 2 energy, which is kind of nutty. This is the truth? Yeah, yeah. I've got a couple of ideas for different units, including an ethereal unit, which is better than what we've got. All right, so we are going to put we can either put down another Fire Warrior Marksman and then buff their health, but I don't think that's as good. I think we go D-Fish, give him the D. Boom, he lives. And then we go that. He'll die to a sneeze. And then, yeah, cool. And the Devilfish with 1 armor actually does make it a little bit harder to take down. This guy's got 5 attack with melee, but it actually becomes 3 attack because his goes down to 1, his goes down to 2, reducing everything by 1 to a minimum of 1. Which also means that armor isn't like a catch-all just to save you from anything and everything.
Let's go, amnesty.
So with the +1 attack, that got him to it. So then what we're going to do is go for Emergency Dispensation. So we will get... I think we go for a free Vespid. Let's just have a look at them. He's got 4 health. I think a 2 energy Breach of Chassis is pretty good. So we're going to go that. And then we're going to go this. Then everybody gets an extra health. And then you, my boy, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, let's just pop you because I don't want you on the board anymore. And then go you into you. And then go from there. And then we're starting to get to the point where we've got enough mana where we're also going to be using Serene Unifier a lot. This is where, like, Onvar, as long as you can get through that early game curve, he has cards that are going to do really, really good work. I will say, even with the small issues, we do seem to have fairly well internally balanced index. Yes, we do. We have a great, great index. Sorry, just had to click off for a second. We had a great index. We had a great codex. Don't get me wrong, there were a lot of problems, and there were a lot of things that I would have fixed. But when I look at some of the other armies, like stuff that had to happen for Votan and Death Guard and Eldari and everything else, we were bland and middle of the road when the index came out. But really, we then started having to find some of the cool things that we could do. All right, so valued sacrifice. Give him +1 health. And that is just super obnoxious. Love it. Love it. And looking at this, actually talking about balance, looking at the 3 commanders that we have, Onvar, Shadow Sun, and Commander MySource, all 3 of them are actually, like, they do feel balanced. They feel useful. They actually feel really good. They honestly feel really good. I have 0 complaints. I mean, I could have lots of complaints, don't get me wrong. Nobody loves to complain like me, but, yeah. Oh, the Boomdaka Snazwagon. She's snazzy, I tell you what. Yeah, getting rid of the missile drone's a good idea. Why didn't you go melee? Oh, no, why didn't you go ranged? You would have just popped him. Is it because you wanted to do it without taking damage? You could have been a lot more efficient there, sir. Alright, so now what we're going to do is go strike team.
Our flame lights the way to the
DS8 support turret. Kill you. Oh my god, that did so much damage to me. But then, lol, rip you. We're just gonna heal up just for free because we can. And that will be everything. That bomb squig was ridiculous. Oh my god, that was the most bomb squig thing I've ever seen.
Ready for fighting, boss?
Add to the truck, ready to chop. Still not working. Then it's in order.
Okay. Now, if he doesn't take out my turret here, I'm going to get 2 damage on everything. Yeah, you had to take that out. Cool. Alright, so, we are a little in the hurt locker here. But, we should still be okay. We've got our Strike Boy, which means we can take out the Boomdaka. Oh, okay. No, we still can. We still can. We're still good. We're still good. It's just a little warm. It's still good. It's still good. So, do I drop Long Strike here? I think yes.
No foe can withstand the precise
Markalite 5, I can't put onto
firepower.
him. We're gonna go onto you because he'll just be able to pop the Boomdaka. Right, then we're gonna go that onto ourselves. Give me a 9 health Long Strike, why don't ya? Cool. Chick, chick, boom. And then you, sir, attack in there. We will take a little bit of extra damage for our troubles, but the Markalite steps in and just rinses him. All right, cool. And we have a very solid board state. Very, very, very solid board state. I almost just said ball state. Nope. That's not what we want. I mean, you're right, like having a solid ball state is important, but, you know, that's just... Don't be weird, guys. Okay, so you're going to go into... Not going into Long Strike is big. That means that we keep our long range. So we do not have anybody retaliate against us. So... We're going to go Breach of Chassis.
The greater good brooks no obstacle.
That thingy. We're going to go Ethereal Supreme on this one to give health. I'll sacrifice the support turret. And now we're going to go... We've got 0, so we'll go Zephyr's Grace. Because it reduces it by 1. And then we're going to have a shield on our Vanguard unit. You're going to pop you. You're just going to put it into him. and then that will end our turn. Now, he's in a little bit of a bad way because without an answer to Long Strike and enough on the board, this is his last Bomb Squeak. Thank fuck. 2 to 3 damage to all enemies. All right. This is a good one for him. That's a little bit of volume. Question is, wait, why did he do that before the Bomb Squeak went off? Because now he's going to unstable onto everyone. Yeah. Order of operations. Very important in card games, in 40k, in everything. Order of operations. Okay. That's fine. We're in a good spot. We're in a very good spot. Let's go for Card of Fireblade.
We fight for the greater good, and we will try.
Honored Ethereal. And then give me some health. And let's go delete you. Let's go delete you. Let's go hurt down on you. Because at the moment, he's not touching us. He's only got Makari. Unless he has something that comes down with flank. Which he may be able to do. But, yeah, we've got 2 cards including a 6 health, 5 melee, 7 ranged attack card of Fireblade. So, not a lot of good options for him at the moment. And even after he gets through all that, he then has to do 9 health from me, or I am just going to start getting through him.
You can't beat me, git.
Alright. So he's only got 2 energy left. That likely means the other card isn't getting played. Excellent. And Long Strike will just delete this dude. Oh, why wouldn't you stun Long Strike? Oh, my man. Oh, my man. Oh, he was going to FF anyway. But, yeah. All right, cool. And we ranked up. Let's go. All right, we've reached the high division. Excellent. So, everybody, that was just a short stream. Play a little Warpforge. Let you all know that I'm not dead and that everything's going on. Look forward to tomorrow after I finish work. I will be putting out the video on the updated Grundy maneuver and all of the other movement tech that we've got. We are in for a very exciting codex. We are in for a very exciting codex. And any flavor of detachment that you take is going to have some serious tools and some serious teeth. So, yeah. Thank you to all my patrons who make all of my videos possible, especially my Pantheon tier members, which is Narek Preeta and Stormcrow. You guys are incredible. If you would like to get the absolute premium coaching service and help me take this full time, consider joining the Pantheon. You get all of my time, all through the month. Basically anything you want. I shouldn't say stuff like that, but it's basically true. But any tier of patrons obviously help me out a ton. Bull just came on and we're leaving. I'm sorry, buddy. It's like 1 in the morning. Jay's whoring himself out. Yes, but I did all of my whoring in my 20s. Now I'm just doing it for 40k and toy soldiers. So, you know, I've lived that life. Now I'm doing a different one. And I'm glad that everybody's excited for me. So, yeah, thank you, everybody. Watching this as a VOD. Everybody watching live. Really appreciate it. Warpforge is a decent bit of fun. It honestly is a decent bit of fun. Some issues, some monetization issues. I think maybe I wouldn't mind doing a video on this now that my PC's back up to spec and running. But, yeah, I think there's potential here. It just needs a few key changes, and it could be very, very good. But, yeah. Yeah, we're sending off a buddy, something is... Wait, hang on. If I move the heart... you're sending off a buddy till 3 a.m. here. Yeah, right, okay. Well, it's good to see everybody. We'll be on for more streams this week. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's send you off with the Tau boys. Hanging out, nice and animated. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Hope you've had a great night. Have a great week. Don't let work get you down. And I will see you for the next one. Oh. Oh, shit. Sorry, Bull. Buddy died at 25. That's right. You said you had a funeral. Shit. Sorry, man. I hope you're doing okay. Everybody show Bull some love. That shit's never easy. Terrible time to have to go, but Bull, if you need to, man, message me on Discord. We'll chat. But thank you, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.